I'm really tired. I'm really tired of my life not working out. Like, I'm so emotionally exhausted.
I don't have anybody to help me feed the cats when I'm not home. Help me clean the litter boxes. Help me find my phone. I lose my phone all the time. And my hearing being awful, I can't tell where my phone is. So he would have to call it and help me find it.
I can't talk to him like we used to. I don't have my bestest best friend anymore. That's what he called me, this bestest best friend. I don't get to go to bed with him and wake up with him. I'm not.
She says she is tired, but the story behind that feeling is what makes this case stand out. She chose to file for divorce, then gave the relationship another chance while expecting her husband to prove himself before ending it anyway. This was not the first time they had separated because he had already left once before. She later made the same decision herself and called it freedom. In the end, she got exactly what she asked for, but still found herself feeling alone while hoping he would return and apologize. Let us take a closer look at how it all happened.
Hey, I've been there. I've had to decide whether or not to continue a marriage. That is probably the hardest decision I have ever made in my entire life. I was in a similar situation with a man that did not understand what I was trying to tell him and what my expectations were. To preface, he walked out on our relationship in April of 2022, and it was very traumatic because I was not communicated to that there was a problem. Fast forward to 2023, and we mutually agreed to work on our marriage. He asked me at the very beginning what he could do to save our marriage, and I told him exactly what he could do. Woo me, romance me, put in the work to grow emotionally and to look for a fix for things that went on in our bedroom. He put in the work for 9 months. I found us a marriage counselor, and it was looking like he had grown emotionally and that he was really, really, really trying to make things work. And then all of a sudden, it just stopped, which I had thought would happen because he had never put in the work previously to grow as a person. But I was very disappointed because I had seen that he was putting in the work. But once we got back to where we were before our marriage dissolved, he was chill with being there. Despite the fact that I had told him that, no, that wasn't going to be enough, that we had to be doing better than that. I agonized over the decision to end our marriage. I didn't want to walk away from somebody that I loved very, very, very much. I felt like I owed it to him in our marriage to try to save it. But at the same time, I couldn't stay in a marriage with somebody who wasn't going to put in the work. It was very draining, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So in December of 2023, I told him that I did want to follow through with a divorce. And I felt so free after that. I felt so at peace. I felt more at peace than I had felt in those 9 months that we were trying to work on stuff. It was like a huge weight was lifted off of my shoulders once I realized that I didn't have to keep trying. So my advice to you is to walk away, to follow your instincts as to whether or not you think your marriage will work. You will feel so much better once you follow through with that decision. Because I can definitively tell you that your husband will put in the work for about 9 months, and then he will stop, and things will be back to normal. And you deserve so much more than that. You deserve a partner who will put in the work continuously through your entire relationship. So leave, preserve your peace of mind, and just walk away. It's going to be hard, but you owe it to yourself.
For 9 months she expected him to make changes, and by her own account he worked to meet every expectation she had. Instead of feeling satisfied, she admitted she was still disappointed even after seeing that progress. Once he became more comfortable in the relationship, she decided to change course and filed for divorce. She called it freedom, but the outcome turned out very different from what she expected.
My cat literally just did that. That's how I woke up. My husband isn't a spiteful person. He's actually really sweet.
So I don't believe that he did this on purpose to spite me. He genuinely believed he was doing something nice and it was going to make me happy. He was confused because I didn't want them. He's literally just that clueless. He reminded me that he did do nice things for me, get me Pokemon cards and surprise me with random figurines and stuff like that. And I said, I value that. I really do. I'm not trying to undermine that. But then I said, when a woman says flowers, she genuinely means flowers. And this man that I was with for 9 years said that he doesn't understand woman lingo, which prompted a not so nice response from him.
Even after 9 years together, he was still trying to understand what she wanted and make the relationship work. She admitted he was not cruel or spiteful and was simply doing his best, even if he did not always get things right. Instead of being seen as someone with bad intentions, he came across as a man who kept trying but still fell short of her expectations.
My husband is still adamant that he can't come home because nothing will be the same. And I asked him, isn't that the point? Weren't we supposed to be trying to work on our marriage and make things better? After he told me he wanted the divorce, I called him crying because I didn't feel like I could pack up all of his stuff and go through a storage unit by myself. It's difficult. It's daunting. I fucking hate it. He gets everything related to the marriage, a flash drive with a bunch of pictures on it and our song and the document I saved from when we started chatting on the dating website. He gets the gifts that he got me recently or the gifts that I can't look at. I can't keep. Otherwise, I will break down. So he's going to have fun whenever he starts going through everything. Every Valentine's Day card, and I packed his clothes and I put the Valentine's Day cards in with his clothes. I'm trying very hard to get everything done as quick as possible because he's adamant he's not coming home. There's no point in drawing it out. It's really fucking hard doing life without him. I don't have anybody to help me feed the cats when I'm not home, help me clean the litter boxes, help me find my phone. I lose my phone all the time, and my hearing being awful, I can't tell where my phone is, so he would have to call it and help me find it.
I can't talk to him like we used to. I don't have my bestest best friend anymore. That's what he called me, his bestest best friend. I don't get to go to bed with him and wake up with him. I'm not used to this.
And my sister has been so amazing. My family's been amazing. My coworkers have been amazing. I'm taking a leave of absence. I just picked up the boxes behind me from work so I can continue packing up his stuff. So I have support, but I would still love him to apologize and agree to marriage counseling.
As she talked, she carefully packed away the memories they had shared, including keepsakes that still reminded her of the relationship. Even after he spent 9 months trying to meet her expectations, she still felt it was not enough and decided to end the marriage. In the end, she also admitted she still depended on him for many everyday things which made the separation even more difficult. The story leaves many wondering whether the relationship was ever truly given a fair chance.
I'm really tired of my life not working out. I'm so emotionally exhausted. I moved rooms a couple weeks ago, and my landlords told us the other day we have to leave because they're renting out the whole house to a family. I don't really have anywhere to go right now. I'm touring a house today. My life wasn't supposed to be like this. I got married thinking I would have someone forever, that I would be chosen above everybody else, blah, blah, blah. And I don't have him as a partner anymore. And I've struggled so much. I don't even want to be with him anymore. I just get angry all over again when my life falls apart because I should have been able to be with him and depend on him. And instead I get to navigate stuff alone, which, fine, whatever. But it doesn't make it hurt any less. I'm tired.
In the end, she lost the home, the relationship, and the peace she believed divorce would bring. She insisted she no longer wanted to be with him, yet also admitted she wished she could still depend on him. She described him as kind, considerate, and someone who genuinely tried to make the marriage work. That leaves one final question from this story. Was the problem really the relationship itself, or was the decision to leave already made long before the marriage came to an end?